Success is not a gift. It is a reward of hard work, an incentive of passion. They say behind every success story is a life of turmoil and hardship. A fight that withstood all odds. One such story is that of Dr. K.K. Agarwal. From humble beginnings come the biggest heroes. Born as the seventh child on Janmashtami at 6 p.m., his parents promptly named him after Lord Krishna. Since a young age, Dr. Agarwal was drawn to medicine, as for him, only being a doctor could help the people around him. As daily life posed the greatest challenges for a family of 11 living within the confines of a one-bedroom house, destiny had some plans.
हौज का जी थाना पौंदूमल निहाल चंद की बिल्डिंग दे विच ऊपर रहते थे ऊपर बस पता एक कमरा एक रसोई अपने बच्चों के ऊपर बहुत गर्व है पहली तो लाके दूर तक फर्स्ट आया पढ़ाने का उनको इतना शौक था ना बहुत ज्यादा भैनों भाइयों सारियां पढ़ाया है.
His hard work was beginning to pay off. In the year 1974, he joined Deshbandhu College to pursue pre-medicals. Things were different now. A dream was starting to take shape, but the challenges were far from over. As life progressed, Dr. Agarwal's dedication and commitment were his only support. Hectic entrance exams started taking a toll. Striking a balance became a challenge, and he missed several important opportunities. He joined the MGIMS Sevagram after topping various MBBS and MD medicine exams. The year 1983 held great importance in the life of Dr. K.K. Agarwal. It was the year when he joined Delhi's Moolchand Hospital as a junior resident under the mentorship of Dr. K.L. Chopra. There was no looking back. Within a span of a few months, he got 5 promotions and became a physician and heart specialist at the hospital. His urge to help society made him now pursue some other dreams. In 1986, with the help of Mr. S.L. Batra, he started the Heart Care Foundation of India, a healthcare NGO that today provides free medical help to more than 300 people every year and holds 3 Limca Book of World Records for hands-only CPR training. His time to give back to society had finally arrived. The next decade saw life changing rather rapidly. Dr. Agarwal's stature grew many-fold within India's medical circles as he pioneered in bringing the latest technology to the evolving world of Indian medicine. His rise was complemented by the growth of the Heart Care Foundation of India. His NGO was now reaching out to many more underprivileged people who urgently needed medical assistance.
I have known Dr. Agarwal for almost 40 years. He is, of course, a very good doctor. And my son, of course, as a human being also, he is very good and very genuine person. And very few people are like that. Professionally also, they are good. And otherwise also, he is very good. God bless him.
The fruits of this hard work were now beginning to ripen. National awards such as the Dr. B.C. Roy and the National Science and Communications Award poured in for Dr. Agarwal. The most prestigious of all awards, though, came in 2010 when he was selected and awarded for the Padam Shri by the Honorable President of India for exemplary contribution in the field of medicine.
He brought me out from the jaws of death. He gave me certain tips, and by virtue of that, I'm leading a very healthy life for the last 22 years plus. He doesn't cure people. He puts them on path where you should remain fit and healthy.
In contribution to modern medicine, Dr. KK has continued to serve on the councils of various medical societies and associations in the country. He even went on to become the national president of the Indian Medical Association, with a singular aim to make India a power center in the world of medicine.
चौथे दिन क्या हुआ था आपको तकलीफ में?
सर मेरे को तो एक हफ्ता तक पता ही नहीं चला था कि मेरे को कुछ है। फीवर आया था 1 तारीख को और मैंने टेस्ट कराया था 14 तारीख को, जब मेरा थोड़ा सा बीपी बढ़ा हुआ लगा।
मैं आपका अपना डॉक्टर के अग्रवाल। हर रोज 1 घंटे हम कोरोना की, कोविड की बातें करते हैं। कभी डर की, कभी एंजाइटी की, कभी कोरोना से लड़ने की। घर में पीडियाट्रिशियन हो सकता है आपको ब्रूफेन या कॉम्बिफ्लैम की दवाई दे, लेकिन अपने डॉक्टर्स के बिना पूछे बच्चों को फीवर की दवाई ना दे। बल्ले बल्ले, अगर मेरे को कोरोना हो जाता है तो अपने आप को बोलो बल्ले बल्ले, एंड देन से आई एम स्ट्रॉन्गर देन द वायरस एंड आई एम गोइंग टू विन ओवर इट। स्प्रेड दिस मैसेज टू एवरीबॉडी। जब भी किसी से बात करो सबको बल्ले बल्ले। ग्रीटिंग्स फ्रॉम हार्ट फाउंडेशन ऑफ इंडिया। मैं डॉक्टर के अग्रवाल। यस मित्तल जी, अभी चल अब है, बोलिए प्रतीक जी, विशाल जी, अभिषेक जी बोलिए, त्यागी जी, यस आशु जी बोलिए, ये सुमित जी बोलिए, रितीश जैन जी। अपने कमरे में बैठो, मेरे वीडियोस देखो सुबह शाम।
नमस्कार डॉक्टर साहब, मैं आज आपको धन्यवाद देने आई हूँ और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है। मुझे एक नई दिशा मिली है, मेरा डिप्रेशन दूर हो गया जब से मैं आपसे जुड़ी हूँ।
थैंक यू।
और आप ऐसे ही हमारे को मार्गदर्शन करते रहें और हमारा जीवन भी बुढ़ापा अच्छा कटेगा सर।
नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते बेटे।
हाँ सर, मैं आपकी बहुत बड़ी वाली फैन हूँ सर। एवरी डे मैं आपका, जब भी मुझे टाइम मिलता है सर, आपको आपका सारा शो देखती हूँ।
मेरे को लगा पंक्ति पे मेरा नाम लिखा हुआ होगा।
सर मैं आपको देख करके ना, मेरी बेटी 14 साल की है सर, उसको मैं बोल दी कि आपको जब देखी तो मैं अपनी बेटी को बोली, बेटा मुझे सर डॉक्टर के अग्रवाल के जैसा तुमको डॉक्टर बनना है। कैसे है नानू?
हाँ नानू आपका, नानू अगर नानू बोला है तो डॉक्टर बनना पड़ेगा। नॉन स्टॉप 20 मिनट शो आपके साथ में ऑन कोविड-19। पगड़ी पहन रखी है, ऑब्वियसली किसी शादी के फंक्शन में हूँ। फंक्शन के बीच में सोचा बस 20 मिनट आपसे बात कर ली जाए।
बहुत डर लग रहा है सर।
कुछ नहीं करना, डरने का जरूरत नहीं है। मकान आया नया, ना मिठाई खिलाई ना कुछ।
सर ये तो मेरा मतलब खुशकिस्मत हो जाएगी आपको, अगर एक भी मिठाई आप तो खाएंगे नहीं। फिर भी नमस्ते सर।
यस बेटे बोलो।
अब कैसे आपको वैक्सीन के बाद अच्छा लगा?
मेरा तो सीआरपी भी नहीं बढ़ा।
Throughout world is praying and blessing you always sir.
Thank you so much sir. ठीक है। I love you the best.
थैंक यू बेटे।
मैं आपसे मिलना चाहता हूँ, मैं कब आऊँ आपके घर पे प्लीज?
जब मर्जी आ जाओ, जब तक जिंदा हूँ ये चलेंगे।
नहीं सर, आप हमेशा
इसलिए बात करता हूँ क्योंकि आप पूरी इंडिया को ठीक करते हो।
Even I am suffering from COVID. I am having COVID pneumonia, which is progressive. But even then, remember Raj Kapoor's word: the show must go on. Picture अभी बाकी है।
सभी के हार्ट की दिल जान से केयर करें के, मोहब्बत से लगन से काम सब फेयर करें के। मदद मांगे कोई अनजान बंदा भी कभी उनसे, अगर कर पाएंगे तो देन एंड देयर करेंगे।
Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. KK's HCFI Summit and Awards. The aim of the awards is to recognize exceptional contributions in the field of healthcare, teaching, social work and the environment by both individuals and organizations. Dr. KK led by example and was a true karma yogi in the way he lived his life and inspired millions to follow their dharma and purpose of life. He always believed in recognizing people for their contributions, especially in their service to mankind. Keeping this in mind, these awards have been instituted to recognize and appreciate work done for a social cause and to motivate others to emulate these acts of kindness. We start with the 3 special category awards. The GL Sanghi Award for extraordinary acts of courage to save a life. The Dr. KK COVID Warrior Award for exemplary service during the COVID times. Dr. KK Agarwal Karma Yogi Award for excellence in the field of social work and healthcare. In every award function, the jury plays an essential role, and hence we had these inspiring personalities to make just the right decision. So we'll introduce you to the board of jury for this category. Let's introduce the eminent panel of jury for this category. Professor Nirmal Kumar Ganguly. He has been Emeritus Professor of Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research and was the Director General of Indian Council of Medical Research.
One of the reasons for finding them out, and they came from all parts of India, that more and more people come up for as a good Samaritan and help alleviating the misery of those who are suffering at this given time. So we call all of them heroes, and these heroes, we celebrate their work and their motivation as well as their spirit in which they work. So we will appeal that more and more people should emulate these heroes and come forward to help those who are suffering and are in misery and pain. Thank the foundation for providing us this opportunity to be in the jury to select these awards. Thank you very much.
Ms. Meenakshi Datta Ghosh is an independent multidisciplinary development professional who specializes at the interface of governance, public health, and public policy. She has worked with organizations like the WHO, UNICEF, UNDP, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, as well as the Global Fund to fight diseases like AIDS, TB, and malaria.
You know, it's a privilege to be a part of this jury, which confers these prestigious awards in memory of Dr. K.K. Agarwal. These awards are conferred by the Heart Care Foundation of India. I'd like to, place on record here how fact that we all know that Dr. K.K. Agarwal dedicated his life to healthcare, to social work, to teaching, and to the environment. The Heart Care Foundation of India jury reflects these primary concerns of Dr. K.K. Agarwal in determining the individuals as well as the organizations who qualify, become eligible for these awards, and eventually the final selection is made through the process of a jury. The COVID pandemic, which we are all witnessing for the past 18 months, has certainly demonstrated the the key and the sort of criticality of maintaining compassion, composure, resilience, and also for displaying humanity at every turn in life. And I think that these awards are a wonderful reminder that the Heart Care Foundation is continuing to pay heed to these very critical aspects as we move forward. I take the opportunity to also congratulate each of the individuals, the organizations who have won these awards 2021, Heart Care Foundation of India, Dr. K.K. Agarwal Awards 2021. Thank you.
Ms. Balbir Verma, she is the former Principal Director General of Income Tax, Government of India.
Greetings to everyone for Teachers' Day today. It has been a great honor for me to be on the jury of an award that bears the name of Dr. K.K. Agarwal, who was an embodiment of selfless service to others. During the last 1 year, he was a lifeline, literally a lifeline, to lakhs of Indians who needed help, who needed his guidance, and he treated and guided them at all hours of the day. His name is now a legend, and he will continue to remain an inspiration. I congratulate the eminently worthy recipients of today's awards. And by conferring these awards, we appreciate, recognize, and also humbly express society's gratitude for the tremendous public service you have rendered during this most difficult crisis. You forged new paths, you created new means to render crucial assistance to people who needed it to survive, and also to people who needed help to leave this world with dignity. Indeed, it gives hope for the future of this country to know that there are people like you who are always willing to extend a helping hand to others in their hour of need. Thank you.
Dr. Sunila Garg is Director Professor and Head of Community Medicine at Maulana Azad Medical College and member of Task Force DBT and advisor at ICMR and WHO.
It's my privilege to be associated with eminent jury awards of Dr. KK's Heart Care Foundation of India. My association with Dr. Krishan Agarwal was of more than 47 years. You can say half a decade. And I know how important these awards were for him in terms of recognizing individuals' efforts. These have been very difficult times, extraordinary times, and many unsung heroes have come, basically to, do the work without even expecting anything. So as part of the jury member, I feel that these awards will go a long way in encouraging many people, and they will cherish the awards. And I wish all the best to those who could not make it, because it is very important to recognize, those who have done the work, but it is also difficult to, recognize and that many people have also not been, awarded, but they have done a lot of work. So my best wishes to all of them. And I feel that these awards will go a long way in memory of Dr. Krishan Agarwal. And I will always remember and cherish being jury member. Thank you.
Dr. Mahesh Verma, Padma Shri awardee, is an Indian prosthodontist. He is also the director and principal of Maulana Azad Institute of Dental Sciences. He is the vice chancellor of Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University.
Namaskar. It's a sheer delight for me to be part of Dr. KK Agarwal's Heart Care Foundation of India's award as a jury member. Dr. KK Agarwal has been an outstanding pioneer and contributor in providing huge community service. He was a person with great human values, and it's a privilege for all of us to propagate Dr. Agarwal's legacy and recognize individuals who contribute to the society selflessly. These awards not only recognize them, but also inspire many others to be part of this heritage. Dr. Agarwal's role during COVID times has been phenomenal, and we have endeavored to follow this philosophy in choosing individuals for their services they provided during this period and even otherwise.
Without any further delay, let's move ahead with the winners. We will start with the GL Sanghi Award for Extraordinary Acts of Courage to Save a Life. The winners for the same are
आज हमें इस पुरस्कार के लिए चुना गया। हम तहे दिल से इस संस्था का शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं। अभी तक 80,000 से ज्यादा लोगों, दिल्ली वासियों को, एनसीआर वासियों को हमारे द्वारा निःशुल्क एम्बुलेंस सेवा दी जा चुकी है। पिछले 20 सालों में 16 एम्बुलेंसों द्वारा मैं और ट्विंकल इस सेवा का लाभ दिल्ली वासियों को दे रहे हैं। चाहे किसी के पास पैसे हो या ना हो, हम ये सेवा देते हैं। राष्ट्रपति द्वारा सम्मानित ट्विंकल कालिया को इसलिए पुरस्कार मिला क्योंकि 10,000 से ज्यादा लोगों को खुद एम्बुलेंस द्वारा उसने अस्पताल पहुंचा के लोगों की जान बचाई, वो भी कैंसर होने के बावजूद।
डॉक्टर केके अग्रवाल जी का मैं दिल से धन्यवाद करती हूँ। लास्ट कोविड में मेरी कीमोथेरेपी चलती थी और उस समय मैं उनका लाइव वीडियो देखती थी और मुझे मोटिवेशन आ जाता था और मैं जाके कोरोना पेशेंट्स को हॉस्पिटल तक पहुंचाती थी और जिनकी 2 दिन से डेड बॉडीज घर में पड़ी हुई थी उनका संस्कार करवाती थी। तो मैं हार्ट केयर फाउंडेशन का दिल से धन्यवाद।
जय हिंद।
And the winner is 36-year-old Sita Devi.
Vanakkam, I am Sita Devi, founder of Street Mission. So I really thank you so much for this great opportunity for a great man of Art Care Foundation, Dr. K.K. Agarwal sir. I really thank you so much for this award, for selecting me. Thank you so much. I want to tell one thing. Please raise humanity. So love all, feed all, serve all. Always we are telling our organization, we are born to serve. So நம்ம வந்து பிறந்ததே வந்து மற்றவங்களுக்கு சர்வீஸ் பண்ணதான். So please love others. Thank you.
Next award is the Dr. K.K. COVID Warrior Award for exemplary service during the COVID times. The winner is
नमस्कार, मैं गुरप्रीत सिंह। आज मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि मुझे डॉक्टर के कोविड वॉरियर्स के अवार्ड से सम्मानित किया जा रहा है और मैं बहुत थैंक्स करता हूँ हार्ट केयर फाउंडेशन ऑफ इंडिया का इस अवार्ड को मुझे देने के लिए। और मेरा एक मैसेज है, लोगों को एक मैसेज दे रहा हूँ कि इंसानियत को जिंदा रखिए, धर्म को नहीं। इंसान अगर इंसानियत को जीता है तो सब धर्मों में शांति रहेगी। इंसानियत के लिए आप कुछ ना कुछ कीजिए, जो भी आपको ठीक लगता है। ये मेरा मैसेज है।
For the final award, we have Dr. K.K. Agarwal Karma Yogi Award for Excellence in the Field of Social Work and Healthcare. The winners for the same are
I'm grateful to the jury of the Dr. K.K. Agarwal Awards, and I'm indeed delighted and happy that I've been chosen worthy to be of this award. I dedicate this award to late Dr. K.K. Agarwal. He always said the show must go on. He was a living legend and he will always be cherished with all of us. I'm really grateful to the jury and the Agarwal family for bestowing this honor. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Moving ahead, we have the second category, General Awards category. There are a number of awards, namely Best Public Health Outreach Campaign in memory of Himat Rai Agarwal, Excellence in the Teaching Profession in memory of Shashi Bala, Award for Excellence in the Nursing Field in the memory of Karuna Chopra, Award for Excellence in Seva by an NGO in memory of Anil Jaju, Award for Excellence in Journalism in memory of Abhita Khanna, Award for Excellence in Alternative Therapies in memory of Dr. K.L. Chopra, Award for Excellence in Yoga in memory of Pushpa Chopra, HCFI Dr. K.K. Agarwal Research Fund Award for Excellence by Medical Students in the areas of research, Award for the Best Environmental Project in Rural Areas in memory of Dr. Rakesh Gupta, Award for the Best Environmental Project in Urban Areas in memory of Dr. Vijay Agarwal, Award for Work in the Field of Elderly Care in memory of Renu Bamalva, Award for Innovation in Healthcare in memory of Satish Goyal, Award for Work done to promote mental well-being in memory of Mr. Krishan Ahuja, Compassion Award for work done in the field of animal health in memory of Ganga Rani Mehta. Award for exemplary work done towards protecting the girl child in memory of VK and Shantabai Sanghi. Award for contribution in the field of medicine in memory of Samir Malik. Award for selfless service during the pandemic, non-medico, in memory of Akash Mittal. Award for selfless service during the pandemic in memory of Mrs. and Mr. Awadh Bihari. Let's introduce the eminent panel of jury for this category. Dr. Veena Agarwal, she is the trustee of Heart Care Foundation of India, also the founder and host of Baatein Kuch Man Ki. She is also the MD of IJCP and MedTalks. Mr. Vivek Kumar is the chairman and managing director of Kamalia Group and a trustee at Dr. KK's HCFI. Dr. KK Kalra is the former CEO of NABH and director at Dr. KK's HCFI. Dr. Anil Kumar is an ex-director of Environment Delhi Government and a director at Dr. KK's HCFI. We have a long way to go for the winners in this category, so let's get started. First, we have Best Public Health Outreach Campaign in memory of Kimat Rai Agarwal, and Dr. Abhijit Upadhyay bagged the award for this category. He is a jack of all trades and master of most, an MBBS graduate with a vision to make proper healthcare accessible to everyone. He has founded and led several organizations. He is running one free ECG campaign for rural and tribal people who are not able to afford the basic healthcare screening. And being a very proactive and humble personality is just the cherry on top. Screened more than 12,000 people in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha, providing doorstep free ECG services to needy and elderly people in Balasore, Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Puri, Rourkela, and Vizag. Received V Awards India 2018 organized by UN volunteers, UNDP, UNICEF, and Youth Affairs and Sports on the eve of International Volunteers Day at UN House, New Delhi. Next, we have Dr. Rajiv Garg has been with the ESI hospital as a medical specialist since 1993. He has organized several health camps over the years and done exceptional work in serving the society. Next, we have Award for Excellence in the Nursing Field in the memory of Karuna Chopra. The winner for the same is Miss Rekha Anil Kumar. She is a PhD nursing scholar with clinical experience of 16 years and another 9 years of teaching. She has worked as a tutor at the College of Nursing, as nursing sister in charge at Operation Theatre, as a clinical instructor at RACON, and the list goes on and on. Handling COVID census, rosters, records, compiling and sending mails to MHFW on a daily basis, Chairperson Welfare Committee TNAI Delhi Branch, awarded Best Nurse, Educator and Administration. Coming up is the Award for Excellence in Seva by an NGO in memory of Anil Jaju, and this award is received by Dr. N.K. Bhatia. He is passionate about promotion of voluntary blood donations. He has been instrumental in setting up almost 85 blood banks in India, including many prestigious ones. Moreover, he has his own NGO, Mission Jan Jagriti Delhi, doing yeoman's service in blood donations. He has set up his own state-of-the-art blood bank in Delhi, working with 100% VBD, done 151 times whole blood donations and 89 times single donor platelets donation, motivated lakhs of voluntary blood donors in India, and worked tirelessly for the last almost 40 years for making India achieve 100% voluntary blood donations. Received the most prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award by Indian Society of Blood Transfusion and Immunohematology, ISBTI. Next in line is the Award for Excellence in Journalism in memory of Abhita Khanna. And the award is bagged by Miss Sushmi Day. She is an assistant editor at the Times of India and has been relentlessly reporting on the COVID-19 pandemic and healthcare issues of national importance. She is an experienced journalist, communication expert with a demonstrated history of working in the media industry. She is skilled in storytelling, news writing, business development, business journalism, and editing. Now we have the award for excellence in alternative therapies in memory of Dr. K.L. Chopra. And it is bagged by Dr. Ankur Kumar Tanwar. He is a national and international speaker on Ayurveda, published more than 20 papers in national and international journals. He has specially worked in the field of Ayurveda in the concept of Prakriti, Ayurvedic constitution, in the project of Ayur genomics and validation of Prakriti assessment scale. Awarded with Young Researcher Award in 2020, Chikitsa Ratan Award in 2020, Young Scientist Award in 2021, Indira Award in 2003, and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Award in 2011. Worked for the current issue of Male Infertility in Delhi NCR, assessed the role of Ayurvedic intervention, Yapana Basti, in the patients of oligozoospermia, known as Shukraksha in Ayurveda. Editorial member of many national and international journals of Ayurveda. Next award is Award for Excellence in Yoga in memory of Pushpa Chopra. And the winner is Dr. I.V. Basava Reddy, Director, Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga. He is a senior bureaucrat, administrator, and yoga scholar. He has been instrumental in developing yoga protocols for patients, general public, and yoga modules for aspiring yoga professionals. Produced close to 2 lakh yoga professionals in the past 15 years across India. A regular contributor to the research, educational, and therapeutic avenues of yoga in India and abroad. Developed various monograms aimed at novice people in order to propagate yoga practices and its benefits. Next, we have HCFI Dr. K.K. Agarwal Research Fund Award for Excellence by Medical Students in the areas of research. The winner for the same is Rashmi Rana. She completed PhD from School of Medicine and Paramedical Health Sciences, GGSIP University, Delhi, and joined as ICMR PDF Fellowship in the Department of Biophysics, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Delhi. And the list of awards that she has won is endless. Awarded EMBO Fellowship in Young Faculty category in 2019 in the field of proteomics. Awarded Best Oral Presentation Award in Young Scientist category in International Conference on Proteomics held at Dubai, UAE during October 25, 26, 2017. Has developed methods for early detection of gliomas grade 1, 2, 3. Special shout out goes out to Amar Singh. He has been with the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, MCD, since over 35 years and has done exceptional work in raising awareness and research on mosquito-borne diseases, including malaria and dengue fever. Presenting you the next award for the best environmental project in rural areas in memory of Dr. Rakesh Gupta. And this award is received by Mr. Mukul Chand. He is an environmentalist and social worker in association with HCFI, has taken up the plantation activity on native trees in 108 villages of Amroha district in UP, planting 10 varieties of trees as Panchavati Vatika, which was the dream of Dr. K.K. Agarwal to create greenery in the rural areas. Planted 10 tall tree saplings in each of the 108 villages this year to increase to 50 trees additionally next year. Personally supervised the planting of trees, educated and ensured that the local pradhans and villagers maintained the trees. Next is the award for the best environmental project in urban areas in memory of Dr. Vijay Agarwal. The winners for the same are Rakesh Khatri. He is an avid environmentalist who started as a photographer professionally and then a documentary filmmaker. He has over 400 documentary films to his credit. He has made an impact in the society with reference to environmental conservation. In the past 5 years, done over 1 lakh workshops with children and adults to make bird houses, which has led to a lot of people making their own bird houses and installing them and reporting with birds nesting in these. Conferred the title of Nest Man of India by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. Conceived and successfully implemented over 20 projects on sparrow conservation, water conservation, e-waste management, etc. A special shout out here goes to Dr. Chanchal Pal, who has planted about 5,000 trees in Delhi, Ajmer, Noida, Pali from the last 15 years. Installation of rooftop solar segregation of waste and making compost from wet waste and sending dry waste for recycling. Single-handedly worked towards environmental protection in all directions and ways, that also while being a full-time medical professional. Participated as co-organizer for any honking campaign and also anti-pollution campaigns. Wrote 2 chapters on the ill effects of air and noise pollution in 2 international books as a part of a water harvesting project in Faridabad. Coming up is the award for work done in the field of elderly care in memory of Renu Bamalva, and Prasoon Chatterjee bagged this award. He is an exceptional thinker and researcher who works tirelessly in a wide and varied spectrum ranging from community healthcare to molecular research. He is a motivating and talented elderly care physician and professor driven to inspire students towards academic and personal excellence in geriatric medicine, gerontology, and community geriatrics. Book authored Health and Well-Being in Late Life, Perspectives and Narratives from India, published by Springer Nature. As a faculty in geriatric medicine at AIIMS, training of PHC, CHC doctors in geriatric medicine under NPHCE nursing training and other paramedics, teaching postgraduate students in geriatric medicine. Presenting you next, Award for Innovation in Healthcare in memory of Satish Goyal. The winner is Nihal Singh Adarsh. He focuses on building innovative tech-based solutions to solve real-life problems faced by common people. He has contributed to the healthcare community through his device, the Covtech ventilation system, designed and prototyped the ventilation system for PPE suits, delivered his device to more than 50 doctors, NGOs, and hospitals, and are on way to produce and deliver the next big lot of 12,000 units. The next award is the award for work done to promote mental well-being in memory of Mr. Krishan Ahuja. The winner for the same is Sheetal Agarwal. She is a social anthropologist by training and a big clown at heart. She founded Clown Sellers, a volunteer-based group engaged in medical clowning. She is doing an extraordinary work of spreading smiles and reducing pain of people who need it the most. She's tirelessly working to bring back care in healthcare. They conduct awareness programs and sessions using clowning as a medium on various topics, including cancer prevention, infection control, happiness and well-being, medical clowning, etc. During lockdown, visited shelter homes for migrants in Delhi to reduce people's stress and spread cheer. Next, we have the Compassion Award for work done in the field of animal health in the memory of Ganga Rani Mehta. This is backed by Rajeshwari Kumar. She is associated with Help in Suffering, UK, Federation of Indian Animal Protection Organizations, aiming for helping suffering animals and all living things, have 35 trained staff members for handling the sick and traumatized animals, 5 rescue ambulances, and 2 mobile clinic vehicles. It has been almost 4 decades, and they are still providing shelter, medical aid, and care to birds and animals of all species. Coming up is the award for exemplary work done towards protecting the girl child in memory of VK and Shantabai Sanghi. And the winner is Mr. Pramod Raghav. He is the managing director of the Expert Serve group of companies. His love for animals is reflected when he personally took the responsibility of over 1,000 cows in the Sangal village of Nuh district of Haryana to feed them and establish proper administrative staff to maintain overview and carers to look after the sheltered animals. Started social mission of empowering underprivileged girls and rural women by educating them about the significance of maintaining menstrual hygiene and providing them with free quality sanitary pads with an aim to improve the quality of life. Brought in numerous infrastructural changes ensuring healthy living for 5,000 plus cows, daily food distribution for more than 150 people every day from the last 5 months despite the COVID pandemic. More than 500 families who were affected by flood and COVID pandemic in Haridwar were helped by his NGO Niswarth Kadam by providing dry rations. The next award is the award for contribution in the field of medicine in memory of Sameer Malik. And this award is received by Dr. Swati Y. Bhave. She is a senior pediatrician and adolescent expert with 42 years of experience. A medical teacher, she has worked in various medical colleges and senior consultant in many corporate hospitals in Mumbai, Delhi, and Pune. She is a prolific writer of 25 books which have been written or edited by her, both medical and for lay public. Worked in WHO committees and has been office bearer in many professional associations like IPA, IAAH, has done a fellowship in Harvard, USA, and has been visiting professor in USA in 2008 and 2018. Has received fellowships from both IAP and AAP. She received honorary IMA professorship in 2017 and IMA Women Empowerment Award in 2018. Participated in more than 100 webinars last year, more than 60 webinars this year on various topics mainly related to mental health. Lastly, we have the award for selfless service during the pandemic, Medico, which is backed by Dr. Saksham Sharma. He played an important role in the fight against the COVID pandemic. He is the co-founder of COVID Lifeline India, featured by media such as the New Indian Express, pro bono teleconsultations to patients in South Delhi on request by the District Magistrate of South Delhi, member of various prestigious organizations and institutes like Royal College of Physicians, American College of Cardiology, World Medical Association, to name a few. 15-day, 12-hour COVID duty at MBBS College, Subharti Medical College and Hospital, Meerut, Level 3 COVID setup, panelist on Clinical Excellence Program on Emerging Issues around COVID-19, held by IMA in partnership with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, moderated by Dr. Randeep Guleria, Director AIMS. A special shout out goes out to Dr. Meenakshi Bamalva Soni in this category, who is a doctor par excellence and a great educator. She has done selfless service for the needy in the COVID era and has been selflessly manning the HCFI OPD along with a team of other experts for over a year and a half, helping patients day in and day out. And the award for selfless service during the pandemic, non-medico, is bagged by Dattatreya Sawant. Born in Pune's Pokhari village, he completed his education in the city and moved to Mumbai in 2000 to obtain a B.Ed degree. Currently a resident of Ghatkopar, Sawant is a teacher and drives his auto after school. Amid the COVID crisis, Sawant has been providing free auto rides to those in need as well as COVID patients and elderly citizens in Mumbai. Teachers have a significant impact on all our lives. As we near the end of the ceremony, in honor of Teachers' Day, we have created a small tribute for all the teachers who have sent in their nominations to us and also been associated with Dr. KK's HCFI through the years. To recognize excellence in the teaching profession in memory of Shashibala, we would like to felicitate a few people, including Ms. Rashmi Raj Biswal, Principal of DAV Public School, Pushpanjali Enclave, a passionate communicator with a vision that inspires dedication and hard work. She is committed to social justice, educational equity, enhancing gifted and talented qualities in students, and preparing high school students for college and careers. Ms. Jyoti Arora, Principal, Mount Abu Public School, Delhi, a recipient of National Awards to Teachers 2020 by Ministry of Education, Government of India, and also an elected governing body member of Central Board of Secondary Education. Ms. Anita Desal, a teacher par excellence with over 15 years of experience, someone who has continuously innovated to adapt to the changes brought about by the pandemic. She is currently associated with Bal Bharti School. We would also like to recognize Seema Behel, Principal, Brain International School, Indu Sharma, Principal, Jagannath International School, Pitampura, Anuradha Sinha, Principal, Manav Mandirs, Srimati NRP Sheth, Multipurpose High School, Mumbai, Deepshikha Dandu, Principal, Columbia Foundation Senior Secondary School, Vikaspuri, Aruna Sivaraj, Head of the School, Himalaya Public School, Rohini, Dr. Bhavana Malik, Principal, Educationist, Principal, Lovely Public Senior Secondary School, PD Vihar, Krishan Kumar, Principal of Genius Brain School, Dr. Ratna Chakravarti, Principal at Maxford School, Rohini, Rekha Anil Kumar, Teacher at the RML College, Krishna Kumari, Primary Teacher and Educator at DAV Public School, RK-Puram in Delhi, Archana Gakhar, Teacher at Suraj Bhan DAV Public School, Ashu Dhingra, Teacher, COVID Educator, Mrs. Seema Tulli, Teacher, Teaching Director Academics and Trustee Amar Jyoti Charitable Trust, Namrata Jeet Kaur, Teacher Modern Public School, Shalimar Bagh, Gaurav Palia, Teacher DAV Centenary School, Meenu Sharma, Counselor, DAV Public School, Ashok Vihar, Dr. Pratibha Kohli, Principal, Maharaja Agrasen Model School, Ritika Verma, Teacher and Coordinator, Bharti Public School, Parita Chawla, English Teacher, Modern Convent School, Dwarka, Jabita Sehgal, Lecturer and Senior Coordinator in Bharti Public School, Swasthya Vihar, Dr. Madhu Ved, Education Manager, SBM Senior Secondary School, Delhi, General Global Talk Education, Kanika Gupta, Mr. Hemant Sharma, Yoga Teacher, SD Public School, Pitampura, Narendra Singh Yadav, Shilpa Goyal, Miss Shikha Kotwal. These awards mark the end of the award-giving ceremony today. We are grateful for such inspiring people in our lives to whom we can look up to and learn from. We would like to thank everybody for their contribution to make this world a better place for each other. Thank you.